Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fifth week of Decoding Cultures. At the end of this week, next Sunday, you're going to have your first paper due. And I have already put a video and a description of the paper and the rubric on last week's tab on Moodle. And I have also put those things down below on this tab of Moodle as well. Let me show you what this week is going to be like. You'll notice once I open this up that we have in great big red letters, you're encouraged to work quickly in completing these assignments so that you can use what you learn this week as you finish your papers. Papers are due on Sunday at 9. So there are different due dates and times than usual. Note the different due dates and times. That is because I want you to get done with work so that you still have time to think about the things that you were learning and include those things in the paper that you're going to hand in on Sunday. So you'll notice that we have due dates on Wednesday and Friday, which is normal, but we also have due dates on Thursday and on Saturday. Of course, you can get these things in earlier if you want to. These due dates are simply there to make sure that, as I said, you have time to think about the things that you're learning before your paper is due. The first thing that we're going to be doing is looking at the Spolsky article, which was listed at the bottom of the last tab as what you should do to get ready for this week. Spolsky talks about what a language policy should look like. If a country has a language policy, the US does not have a language policy. If a country does have a language policy, then what should be included in that? You're also going to look at part of this article called Divided by a Common Language, the Babel Proclamation and its influence on Iowa history. In one of the interactive sessions, I talked about the Babel Proclamation at the time of the First World War, in which it was illegal in Iowa to speak any foreign language in a place that was public or that could become public. So you couldn't speak a different language on a telephone, for example. I'm asking you simply to read pages 64, 65. It talks about the Iowa English Language Reaffirmation Act, which is what this particular exercise is about. You do not have to read the things that come before unless you are interested. It is a very interesting article. And then we have the text of the Iowa law, the Iowa English Language Reaffirmation Act. So these two documents here are going to be used when you are looking at the Iowa English Language Reaffirmation Act, which you'll be talking about in a forum. After that forum is done, there's another article here that you might want to look at for your paper. It is not required. Then there will be some group discussions about the issue of bilingual education. Everybody will be reading this particular paper, which is down below. And then right here, I'll put your first name. And if your first name is in front of this article, then you read this article. If your first name is in front of that article, then you read that article. You'll be discussing these articles in your groups. And each person will have read a different article so that hopefully each person can contribute something new to the discussion. And again, all of the articles that you need to read are down here. And then finally, here is more information about your paper. There's the due date. Here again is the video. I recommend if you haven't looked at this video yet, please do. It's really important that you understand all of the requirements for this paper. There is then underneath that, if I can get this to scroll down, this is where you could upload your paper. There's a section about preparing for next week, and then this one, things to consider for paper one. I'm actually going to move it as soon as I am done with this video so that it is directly underneath the video about the paper. So that gives you an overview of what's going on this week. Do contact me if you have questions about your papers. I am happy to help you in any way that I can. Good luck getting those papers done, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you.